I devised a method for transporting any type of movable block very efficiently long distances without using complex and expensive mechanisms. Essentially how it works is we have the one flying machine, as it's called here, with some interfaces here for attaching blocks to and pulling them back from. And we have stations like these that have some simple mechanisms for handling all of this. One of them is this part that allows, well, it either allows the flyer to go through or it stops it, controlling which stations do what. And of course we have here the interfacers for moving the blocks to and from the train. This part is controlled from here. This is the reactivator that sends the train again. And here we have the controls for the interfacers. And so if, for an example, you wanted to transport an expensive block a great distance, but have it be done automatically and not manually, you would activate this first, keep that held, and then send it, and then release this. Then once it's at its destination, you quickly activate this, and then unactivate it. And then if you wanted to continue this process, you would send it back and do this again. Only next time you would need to push these back out of the way and send these down possibly a conveyor belt. And so we could continue this process. And ideally this would all be done with a specialized circuit that would have all the logic required to know how to do all of this. And these would just be piped in from another local conveyor belt. And so this is a good way to transport things between small facilities that are nearby each other. And as you can see, it actually has a pretty good throughput, especially for short distances. The greater the distance, the longer it will take to transport everything for obvious reasons. And of course we can demonstrate what it looks like to have it continue. And not only can this transmit just blocks, but it can also transmit information in the form of blocks. And depending on if these are glass or stone, they could be sending integer numbers for communication between the control circuits. Very useful for many things, but of course the limited render distance nature of Minecraft limits the possibilities, unless you have perhaps chunk loaders that would keep chunks loaded, but then imagine the RAM usage. It would be a memory nightmare.